Hello and welcome to another TRUA's kill montage. Today we'll be bringing you Artemiswolf as Lucian ADC bot lane. We hope you enjoy the show. Caitlyn and Senna get a bit too cocky. Artemis closes in and puts them in their place. For some reason Caitlyn started with Guardian Angel. Without any lifesteal or crit, she's at a severe disadvantage. Senna attempts to ward the bush, not knowing that Shaco is in there. Catches a Zelene stun and finds herself bursted down. Caitlyn makes a mistake of sitting around shortly later. Shaco dives her under the tower. With Artemis ult back up, she finds herself taken out. And in that marks the first red team tower taken down. The whole enemy team comes bot lane attempting to gank Artemis, but he already knows they're there. And he catches him with that ult stun. Artemis follows up, getting a double kill very swiftly. And he caught a Caitlyn ult. Zelene attempted to block it, but it went right past him. But he makes up for it by stunning that Caitlyn and ensuring that vengeance is acquired. Shaco, pulling some dangerous ambush tactics. With Artemis backup, ends up getting a double kill. Look at all that burst. This is why you recall when you're out of mana. Kassadin goes in. He finds himself popped by Lucian's laser beams. Having been tilted by their previous encounter, Kassadin attempts to wait in the bush. And he finds himself capped by Artemis. Hard pushing that bot tower, trying to go for an inhibitor. Kha'Zix attempts to assassinate that isolated target, but it quickly gets turned around on him. Took two of them with him. Seeing Kha'Zix attempt to slay his support, Artemis goes in there and executes him. Urgot, being super fed by the top laner, thinks he can go and take out anyone, but Artemis goes up there and shows him who the real carry is this battle. He flashes away, terrified of that barrage of bullets, but it doesn't matter. Wasted flash. Things get very complicated in the mid lane. Shaco and Nasus get caught out. And the enemy team follows up. And he lands a solid ult on Kassadin. Lucian last hits him with that auto attack. Shaco pulls off an unexpected ambush. The whole team rushes in. And they get that Senna at a price. He's at their gates. The last stand of the Nexus. Top lane and jungle feeding out of control. Artemis does all he can to turn this around. Urgot, being highly threatening, does not stand a chance. A well-timed Zelene ult saves Artemis just barely. And those who remain ran away. He's at their gates again. This is starting to look very familiar. Artemis and his support, holding best they can as the enemy team attempts to close in on victory. Having shredded them all, they all attempt to run away. The team knows now is the time to fight, and they all rush in. For some reason, their Caitlyn is not with the rest of the team, just split pushing. Thinks she can 1 versus 1 Artemis. And she quickly learns otherwise. Kha'Zix tries to move into ambush, walks into some CC and gets capped by Artemis. Shortly later, a fight breaks out further down the lane, as the enemy team attempts to hold that outer turret. Artemis won't allow that though. He moves in there in a kamikaze style and takes them all out. A well-timed Zelene ult saves his life, and he gets himself a quadra kill almost, but Annie went in there and stole it. Oh well. That last team fight was a fatal mistake on the enemy team's part. With Baron and with 4 of them up and alive, they close in on the Nexus and tear it down. And so ends the match. Victory for the blue team. This is a pretty amazing score for any champion, especially an ADC against a fed Urgot top lane. 19 kills, 3 deaths, and 9 assists. Impressive. And with 54,000 total damage against heroes, the top damage in the game by far. You'd have to fight like a gladiator to achieve that. And thank you for joining us today for another True Alpha's kill montage. It's fun to make these videos for you, so if you enjoy them as much as we do, make sure you like and subscribe using the buttons below. For more are to come soon.